Hi, it's Suzanne Franco with Bikini After 40, and I'm going to start a series, a question and answer series about the Isagenix products. Now, I'm currently using them, and I have a girlfriend who's seriously considering it. She has a ton of questions, and I'm thinking back to when I was first investigating Isagenix. I also had a lot of questions, so I know she and I can't be alone. I figure there's probably a lot of people out there who are considering Isagenix who have questions, so I'm just going to tackle them one at a time. Now, I will say up front, I'm a pretty straight shooter. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to give the politically correct answer. I'm just going to answer the questions as they come to me. So bear with me as I get through these, and I kind of have my book here with a list of questions. But the first one's pretty easy because I think when all of us are considering something new, especially something like this, we look at this. This is a cleansing program, and the first question: does Isagenix work? So that's the first question I'm going to go ahead and tackle. I'm going to come right out and say that I've done a lot of research. I've used the products off and on for a few years now, so I can safely say Isagenix does work. Now, what does it work at doing? Isagenix is a nutritional cleansing system. Now, they have a ton of products that are in the health and nutrition industry. But their core product line is a cleansing. It is called a cleanse for life because it is designed to use ongoing. But the cleanse products do work. Now, what they work at doing is they come in and they release toxins from your body. Now, if you think about it, I've heard there's, I don't even know, upwards of 100 different toxins that could be stored in your body right now. And those could be environmental toxins. It could be everything from, smog and emissions from your car to, if I look around my house, I mean, there's hairspray, there's fire retardant, products all over the furniture, the cleaners we use. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. The foods we eat that have pesticides, the hormones in them, we are filling our body up every day with toxins. Now, for those who say, hey, the body's designed to rinse and flush those toxins all on its own, well, of course it is. Of course it is. But let's think about it this way. If you continue to ingest and eat toxins, at some point you're breaking down your body's A, natural ability to continue doing that efficiently, and B, if it's busy doing that, I think it's going to run down your system and you might not be efficient at doing other things. Now, I don't know about you, but I've spent a lifetime of making very, very poor choices. I've never been a healthy eater. I've always been pretty athletic. So I guess I always thought, oh, I'm pretty healthy. And now that I'm 44, you know what, I've gained some weight that's stubborn, just wouldn't come off. So even though I consider myself fairly athletic, I'm overweight, I eat terrible, all those things. I don't doubt for a second that my body isn't completely full of toxins. So when you talk about the Isagenix cleansing products, you are doing, and I love how they word this, you're cleansing and replenishing. So as you're cleansing and you're releasing these toxins out of your body, because that's what you're doing, the products are also designed to then nourish and replenish your body with all these good nutrients, amino acids, proteins, everything that we need to build a strong and healthy environment inside of our body as well. Now, the big benefit, and what most people initially look at Isagenix for, is to lose weight. So let's go back to the question, does Isagenix work? Because I think the majority of people asking that question, that might be what they're talking about. Isagenix does work for weight loss, and how that happens is when you're releasing these toxins and the fat tissue are bonded together. So when you release those toxins, you release that fat as well. Pretty exciting, huh? So it's twofold. Keeping a healthy environment and the added benefit of releasing all that extra fat that's stored on your body. Now, here's the part where I said I don't sugarcoat, and I'm pretty upfront. When I first started using Isagenix, I didn't really care about getting healthy. What I really wanted was a magic pill. I wanted to eat or drink something and have weight just fall off my body, and wow, that's cool, right? So I would do a 9-day cleanse, and I'm not a doctor, and I don't want to get into any legal problems, so I will never make any promises for how much weight you could lose or what Isagenix can do for you. But I can safely tell you what it did for me. In the few times that I've done a 9-day cleanse, I think I've lost, an 8-pound, a 10-pound, and an 11-pound loss on each of the cleanses. So on a 9-day cleanse, I was doing somewhere between 8 and 11 pounds. And then people say, oh, it's a diuretic, you just lost water. Well, no, that's not true. Actually, my husband measured me before and after each time, and he was like, wow, this is amazing. My pants were looser, my clothes fit better, I didn't have upset stomach. It is not simply a diuretic. You definitely lose fat. I could tell in my gut, in my sides. I mean, you definitely take fat off of your body. It does work. Now, here's the part where it doesn't work. If you're not committed to changing some of your unhealthy lifestyle and your bad habits, I mean, you know what's going to happen, right? You're going to gain the weight back. So yes, Isagenix works as long as you're committed to following the plan and doing what they tell you to do, which I was. I did do the 9-day cleanses, and I did them by the book, if you will. But after that, I went right back to all of my old habits. So of course, I did gain the weight back. Now, I don't know what's clicked inside of me. This time I'm fully committed to making a lifestyle change. So my personal story, I'm on about 4.5 weeks now of being on the products, working out. I'm working out with a trainer, healthy lifestyle. You know, I don't even call it cheating. If I've had some indulgences, I don't feel guilty. I'm just going to get up and go right back onto my healthy routine. And I'm down 13 pounds. I'm very happy with that. I'm building muscle. I'm looking a lot better. And the biggest part is how I feel. I feel so much better. I'm stronger. I'm healthier. I'm not tired all the time. So there's my take on, does it work? It does work. But again, it's going to work temporarily if you're not going to stick with it. Now, if you have an event you're going to and you're just trying to drop some quick weight, again, I can't make any promises what it'll do for you. I can tell you, for me, that's what I was doing in the past. Oh my gosh, it's summer, I'm going to get a bathing suit next weekend, and I want to drop 10 pounds. Bam, I would go do a 9-day cleanse. But long term, it's something that you need to be ready to be committed to, a change. You really do. Now, I've also heard other people saying, oh my gosh, am I just going to gain all the weight back? Well, I heard it put in a way that made sense to me. As long as you're keeping these incredible products in your body, then long term, even if you do slip up and eat things that aren't that great, you're not going to gain the weight back the same way you would if you were not still cleansing and keeping healthy products inside your body. I think you can agree that makes sense. If you think about it, we change the oil in our car, and we even change the oil filter. Okay, we change the filter, for the air conditioning unit here in my house. We know that that's what we need to do, is filter out impurities. But not everybody's committed to doing that for something as important as our body. We only get one. We only get one, but I'm guilty of it. A lot of us just aren't committed to taking really good care of the body, and then we are the first ones upset when it breaks down and isn't working properly. So I'm here to answer questions. I'm going to tell you that when I was first introduced to Isagenix, I felt like, oh, of course they're all saying that because they're just trying to sell me something. And it's too bad that I had that stigma attached to the product, because the product is excellent. So if you're feeling that as well, I'll make you this commitment. I'm here to answer any questions. I am not a pushy salesperson. I do absolutely love Isagenix products. I don't know that I can answer every single question you have, but I do have an easy line of access to answer all of your questions. So my promise to you is I will answer any questions you have. I'm very easy to reach online. I'm very easy to talk to. I am not a pushy salesperson, so I'm not going to harass you or stalk you or become the psycho Isagenix lady who's trying to push you into the products or the business. You just simply won't get that here. But I would love to meet other like-minded people. So if it's something you're considering, it's really fun to do together, and I would be here to support you. I have the blog at bikiniafter40.com. It's 40, like the number 40. And it's a great supportive blog, so you come there, I can encourage you, support you in any way you need me to, and there's some other people gathering there too, so we all just share and encourage each other. It's So you can reach me, Suzanne, at bikiniafter40.com, and I'll answer any questions you have.